Now Diaz. Here's Smith. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Right side, Berti. Pass to Pasco. The kick out to Moore. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Everyone knows that corner threes are a little bit easier, and a smart player like Moore understands that and takes advantage.
Here's Smith. Etherington comes down with the board. So it's Team Ballers now. 15-point game. Here's Berti, and it's blocked by Bird. Here's Smith, and the dunk by MP.
And they continue to pad their lead here late in the game.
They're going to be tough to catch at this point. This game is theirs for the taking.
Now Etherington. Diaz covering. Pasco into the lanes. That one goes.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Outside, MP. And rattles out the dunk. The layup might have been a better shot selection for him. Moore. That ball is coming off of Berti's feed.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Union Elite with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead of the night.
Start the bus. I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, and I think I hear it. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
Now Pasco. And a three off target. To the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for Union Elite, MP.
And that trip coming up empty, missing them both. Here's Summers. Pass to Westerhoff. Wong. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. MP left side. Wong grabs the miss. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though. He's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And so that'll do it for now. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us. So Team Ballers win the opening possession.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Heck of a pass there to create the deep look.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Berti and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots. with Pasco patrolling the paint. So the look at the Union elite, Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings. And then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. Now Etherington, clock at 6. Moore can't hit it. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Rodriguez outside. Etherington. Moore. Shoots over Mitchell. A shot from Moore, no good. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
MP throws it down.
The pass, the shot, all superb.
Pass to Moore. Back to Etherington. The kick out to Berti. And again, no good by Team Ballers. Now Harris. Outside Diaz. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Nice find by Diaz on the arc. A good opportunity for him to hit a strong three.
Outside, Moore. The pick from Pasco. Back to Etherington. Outside Berti. Pass to Pasco. And nothing is falling for them right now. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now here's Diaz. Inside. Smith. Back to Diaz. MP high post. Rodriguez with the steal. Here's Etherington. Outside Berti. Etherington. Moore down low. Working in on Harris. Shot's good by Pasco.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now MP. Team Ballers with the rebound. And guys, as we mentioned, MP reached the U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Pass to Smith. Bird, back to MP. And he banks in the layup.
MP.
So it's Team Ballers now. It's a 3-point game. Moore on the wing, beyond the arc. MP grabs the miss. Bird on the wing, back to MP. Tries a three. That one, no good. Garrity with the ball, and it's Bird picking him up. Stolen by Bird. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Etherington with it. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Moore from downtown, and nothing seeming to work as that one misses. He's 0 for 5. Now Harris. Smith. Again, MP missed. Moore outside. Bertie. Now Etherington. Pass to Rodriguez. And again, no good by Team Ballers.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Here's Smith. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
And MP throws it down.
That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
Here's Etherington. Pass to Pasco. And here's Moore. Etherington outside. Moore. Shot clock at 6. And Cody Etherington, good for 3.
That's the thing about Etherington. You can play him on or off ball.
Mitchell outside. Smith. And the dunk by MP.
He rises up with such confidence.
He's done this before, and he'll be doing it for many years to come.
And guys, even when you know it's coming, it's something you can't really stop.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Count it, it's good.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Union Elite lead. That one drops for 2.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Now Etherington. Rodriguez with the 3. No good. Now MP. Outside Diaz. Back to MP. From deep. Another miss by MP. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now MP. 18 points for him. On the wing, it's MP. And there's the pick. This one for 3. Offensive board. And he gets it to go.
Wow, when you see an O board from small guards, you chastise the defense. Here, give Bird a shout out for his effort and getting another look, securing the basket himself.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Sonny McGill, Brandon Westerhoff. Substitution for Union Elite.
Differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to MP. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
Outside Berti. And again, no good by Team Ballers. The clock runs out and we are heading to halftime. It's Union Elite leading by 10. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Look, he was taking care of business down low and getting more than a fair share of dunks, pretty much all throughout the first half.
No doubt, he's been beastie down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless to slow him down.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Mitchell. The drive by MP.
Mitchell, not needing to look twice. Precise pass to the open man.
And here's Etherington. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Here's Smith. That falls. What? A feed that time from Diaz.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Now here's Berti. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Pasco from outside. Cannot be done. It's his fifth miss in 10 shots from the floor. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Down low. It's stolen by Harris. MP with it. Now guarded by Etherington.
And hey, that was deep, but he's proven that he can make it.
Maybe take a few steps closer, though. Remember, this is high school.
Now Etherington. And again, no good by Team Ballers. To the inside. Mitchell on the wing. Diaz. Left side, MP. 5 to shoot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. To the middle. Moore can't hit it. And Union Elite has possession. 16-point lead, their largest margin in the game. And he makes that one.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender. This guy's not going to back down.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Kenji Summers. Substitution for Union Elite.
Left side, Berti. Etherington outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Pasco. Here's Berti. Shot to stop the run. And Pasco with the layup.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass. Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
Pass to Pasco. Back to Etherington. On the wing, Berti. Expanding his range. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Now here's Berti. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And down it goes for 2.
I love that Berti understands that if the mid-range shot is there, you got a clean look at the basket, you have to take it.
On the wing, it's MP. He's guarded by Pasco. Back to MP. Pasco pulls it in. Outside Berti. Inside. Stolen by Bird. Fast break. Here they come. Back to MP. Pass to Robert. Bird. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's Summers, guarded by Mitchell. And the dunk by Pasco.
Nice little feed inside to get a good look at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Sonny McGill. Mark Wall. Jaden Wall. Substitution for Union Elite.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Berti. Over Bird. Berti's shot is off.
Temporary insanity right there.
Do you even think he realizes what's going on right now? I'm not so sure.
Now Etherington. Diaz covering. Berti from long range. And so Union Elite has it here. Here's Mitchell. Pasco pulls it in. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Etherington for 3. Rebound by Union Elite.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Now Etherington, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. It goes on Mitch Mitchell.
Team Ballers, number 47, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's Smith. The kick out to Bird. Pass to Diaz. No good there with the triple. So it's Team Ballers now, trailing by 10. Here's more. Rejected by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Three-pointer Bird. That shot missing. Here's Team Ballers now. Here's Etherington. Diaz with the block. Here's Smith. And they double up MP. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Bird. Diaz. 5 on the clock. Harris up top. For 3. Team Ballers with the rebound. Outside, Moore. To the paint. Pasco.
Defensive foul. Brendan Harris. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Team Ballers, number 47, 2 shots.
And the first one of 2 is no good. Heartbreaker there. That's good. Going 1 for 2 from the line. And that brings them within single digits.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Diaz. Down low. Smith. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, that last shot's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, and they've never backed off even with a large lead.
I think that this deficit is just too much to overcome.
You said it. There just isn't enough ticks left in that clock.
Bertie from long range. Here's Pasco. And there's the bucket, staying with it that time. Getting it done on the offensive glass. And they can just sit on the ball here.
They've earned the win.
Here's Smith. Kicks it to Mitchell. Luck on that one. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. What it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Jay Moore ain't got nothing on him.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed.
We running this circuit, no lie.
Where we going to celebrate?
My God, this is your city. How am I supposed to know?
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with a thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it up, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good guy. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you run.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball it's being played. It's all always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. So the look at the Union Elite. Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings. And then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Now Carrington. Inside, and Lund slams it in. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
That's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. Shoots over Harris. Lund misses.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
To the middle. Martinez. Great D that time from MP. Here's Bird. And it's rebounded by Martinez. Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 1 with the pick. Pulls it from the elbow. It's good. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Now Carrington, outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. There's the triple. Rebound by Union Elite.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance. I love watching the big guy work, grabbing down that rebound.
And here's Pagan. Carrington. No good on the triple. Bird on the wing, guarded by Carrington. And he drops it in from the low post. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Three-pointer, Bird. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Sack in the lead. Left side, Pagan. Carrington. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Smith. Pass now to Harris. That one drops for 2.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Now Carrington. Bird defending. 1. That's good. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Bird with the bucket.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Carrington for 3. They get the board. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. A 3-point play. Called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout.
Pass to Smith. Now here's MP. Back to Bird. From deep. Gets it to go from long range. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Pagan misses. Union Elite trailing here. Here's Smith, and MP throws it down.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
And so here it's Sack. Pass to Olsen. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
For the attack from Sack, Austin Lund.
Pagan with it. Wyatt offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Carrington for 3. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
On the wing, it's MP. He gets it in there.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake clearing the way for the nice layup.
Now Carrington. He's got 14. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Mitchell outside. Smith guarded by Lund. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
Now Pagan. Carrington outside. From past the arc. And Harris pulls down the rebound. MP with the rock. Now guarded by Carrington. Here's Mitchell. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 of 2 this game.
These are the shots you want every time down the floor.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Martinez. And the attack from Stack with another bucket right there.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Here's Smith. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Attack from Sac ahead, up by 1. Plenty of action still to come when we return. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. Union Elite with the ball. They trail by 1. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now Carrington, 14 points for him. And here's MP. Pass to Harris. Smith, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I'd love to be young again.
It makes you a little sentimental, doesn't it?
I mean, I was kind of always a layup guy, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Carrington outside. With the 9-footer. The shot misses.
Yeah, the defense won't always get bailed out like that.
Oop, and there's the alley. Carrington with the steal. Down low. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Smith, no good. The attack from Sack leading. Pagan off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
A little shot fake there. Got the D out of position.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's Pagan. To the inside. And Lund slams it in.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Bird outside. Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. Again, MP missing. Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. Over Harris. Lund misses. And Union Elite with possession. It's a 3-point game. Smith. Diaz. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Nice find by Diaz on the arc. For him to hit a strong three.
Martinez with the ball. Lund gets number 9 to fall. He's shooting 90% now.
Oh, awesome pass, leading the man right to the spot.
And time called here. Union Elite. So both teams changing it up here. And so Union Elite has it here. Trailing by 2. Return to MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Connects it from downtown.
This is how automatic you have to be. Mitchell gets the ball and goes straight into his motion.
Outside Pagan. Down low. Pass to Cunningham. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP with it, and it's Lund picking him up. A nice shot by Smith.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Outside, Lund. Outside, Pagan. Pass to Lund. Rebound by Union Elite. Now here's Diaz. MP outside. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
Oh, the effort we're seeing from both sides. It's been phenomenal.
And Lund sends it in.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
And so Union Elite has it here. 3-point lead. Smith, no good. Outside, Pagan. Pass to Martinez. Here's Cunningham. The three is up. It's hauled in by Smith.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And the attack from Sac call time here. And the new group out there getting ready for you. Deciding to change it up.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Inside, Smith. Basket
2
counts.
points. MP.
Doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they have not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch.
You thought you'd win this game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
Here's Smith. MP throws it down.
Just a ferocious play, the board and the jam.
What a luxury to have a player like that turning misses into makes.
And it benefits the whole team, obviously, when you can extend possession.
Now Carrington fires for three. MP grabs the miss. Kicks it to Walker. Return to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Robert. Nice work on the board. Paying off with the basket.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over.
Edward Martinez, Michael Pagan.
Here's Carrington.
Union Elite.
Beyond the arc. Rebound by Union Elite. MP outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's Mitchell put the shooting and shooting guard, folks.
A difficult situation for Sac. Now Pagan. Martinez outside. Lund with the pick. Carrington outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And again, the attack from Sac, no good.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
Now here's MP. Back to Diaz. Clock at 6. Pure from three-point range. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Carrington for 3. It's pulled in by Smith.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Martinez outside. One with the pick, with just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. It doesn't go for him. And Union Elite with possession. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen so far. And here's Harris for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
To the paint. And Lund slams it in.
Austin Lund.
About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Harris. On the wing, it's MP. Mitchell outside. Back to MP. Harris outside. Yes, and it... SMP picking up the assist.
Brendan Harris.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
And here's Pagan. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that'll do it for this one. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out